When I was young, my family lived overseas. We spent a few years in Indonesia. My mother didn't have the money to send me to the school where all the American kids went, but she believed it was important for me to keep up with an American education. So she decided to teach me extra lessons herself, every Monday through Friday. But because she had to work, the only time she could teach me was at 4:30 in the morning. And whenever I complained, my mother would just give me one look and say, "This is no picnic for me either, Buster, so I understand that some of you are still adjusting to being back at school, but I'm here today because I want to talk to you about something important. My father left our family when I was 2 years old. I was raised by a single mom who worked hard, struggled to pay the bills, and couldn't always give us the things other kids had. There were times I missed having a father in my life, times when I felt lonely or like I didn't fit in. I wasn't always as focused on school as I should have been. I did some things I'm not proud of, and I got into more trouble than I should have. My life could easily have gone in the wrong direction, but I was lucky. I got second chances. I got the opportunity to go to college, to law school, and to follow my dreams. My wife, our First Lady Michelle Obama, has a similar story. Neither of her parents went to college, and they didn't have much money, but they worked hard, and so did she. Hard enough to attend some of the best schools in this country. Some of you might not have those same advantages. Maybe you don't have adults in your life who always support you. Maybe someone in your family has lost their job and money is tight. Maybe you live in a neighborhood where you don't feel safe, or your friends pressure you to do things you know are wrong. But maybe, just maybe, you could be a great writer, good enough to write a book or articles in a newspaper. You might not discover that talent until you write your English class essay. Maybe you could be an inventor or innovator, the one to create the next iPhone or a new medicine or vaccine. But you might not realize it until you complete that science project. Maybe you could be a mayor, a senator, or even a Supreme Court justice. But you might not know it until you join student government or the debate team. Whatever you want to do with your life, one thing is certain, you'll need an education to do it. Whether you want to be a doctor, teacher, police officer, nurse, architect, lawyer, or soldier, you must work for it, learn for it, and train for it. You can't drop out of school and expect to drop into a good job. This isn't just about your future, it's about our country's future. What you make of your education will determine nothing less than the future of America. The things you learn today in science and math will help cure diseases, build new energy technologies, and protect our planet. The lessons you learn in history and social studies will help you fight poverty, crime, and discrimination, and make this nation more fair and free. Your creativity and imagination will build companies, create jobs, and strengthen our economy. If you give up on school, you're not just quitting on yourself, you're quitting on your country. I know it's not always easy to do well in school. I know some of you are facing challenges that make it hard to focus. But at the end of the day, your circumstances, what you look like, where you come from, or how much money you have, are never excuses for not trying your best. No one has written your destiny for you. Here in America, you write your own destiny. You make your own future. So today, I am asking each of you to set goals for your education and do everything you can to achieve them. Your goal can be as simple as doing all your homework, paying attention in class, or reading a book every day. Maybe you'll join an extracurricular activity, volunteer in your community, or stand up for classmates who are bullied because of how they look or who they are. Whatever you decide to do, commit to it, work hard for it. I know TV sometimes makes it look like success comes easy, like you can become rich and famous overnight by rapping, playing basketball, or starring in reality shows. But the truth is, success is hard. You won't love every subject, or every teacher, or every homework assignment. You won't succeed at everything the first time, and that's okay. Some of the most successful people in the world faced failure again and again. J.K. Rowling's first Harry Potter book was rejected 12 times before it was published. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He lost hundreds of games and missed thousands of shots. But he once said, "I've failed over and over again in my life, and that's why I succeed." These people understood something important. You can't let failure define you. You have to let it teach you. If you get into trouble, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you need to try harder. If you get a bad grade, it doesn't mean you're stupid. It means you need to study more. No one is born good at everything. You become good at things through hard work.
The first time you play a sport, you won't be a varsity athlete. The first time you sing a song, you won't hit every note. You have to practice, and the same goes for schoolwork. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help isn't weakness, it's strength. It means you're brave enough to learn something new. Find adults you trust, a parent, grandparent, teacher, coach, or counselor, and ask them to help you stay on track. And even when things get hard, even when you feel like people have given up on you, never give up on yourself. Because when you give up on yourself, you give up on your country. The story of America, ESNT, about people who quit when things got tough. It's about people who kept going. It's the story of students like you, who 250 years ago helped start a revolution and build a nation, who 75 years ago overcame depression and war, who fought for civil rights, who put a man on the moon, and who just a few years ago founded Google, Twitter, and Facebook, changing how the world connects. So today, I want to ask you, what will your contribution be? What problems will you solve? What discoveries will you make? What will a future president say about what your generation accomplished? Your teachers, your families, and I, we're all doing our part to help you get the education you need. I'm working to make sure your classrooms, books, and computers are the best they can be. But you have to do your part too. So this year, get serious. Give your best effort in everything you do. I expect great things from every one of you. Don't let your family down. Don't let your country down. And most of all, don't let yourself down.